your weather authority. Sponsored by McElroy's Seafood Restaurant, Biloxi.
Well, thank you, EJ. A whole lot of excitement out there with Buc-ee's, and maybe a good place to be later today, as it might be a bit on the rainy side. I'm sure there's lots to do in there. So let's start off here with the tropical satellite, a quick tropical flyby, because again, there's not too much happening out there. Dry air continuing to dominate. We still have the Central American gyre and of circulating moisture through the southwest Caribbean there. Not causing too many problems for us, but definitely causing at least a few out there for the Pacific. Otherwise, it's still fairly clear. The Gulf completely dry except for this little frontal system swinging in from the northwest. And here's that Saharan dust. Again, over the next 5 days, expecting to continue to see this plume coming in off the west coast of Africa. Pretty dense across the middle of the Atlantic, starting to thin out by the time it reaches us by the end of the week, which should bring us some interesting sunrises, sunsets, good colors there. Hopefully brings us into the rainy weather, but I kind of have a feeling it may just make our rain kind of dirty as we head further on into the week and into Friday, where it's still looking rather rainy out there. For today, though, giving about a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially as we head later on into the afternoon. That doesn't mean that it's going to rain or not. Coin flip means it is going to rain, and you have about a coin flip's chance of encountering it out there. Not for the next couple of hours. Going to be nice and dry, but especially as we head into the afternoon and they start developing and moving around the area, showers and thunderstorms expected with that level 2 risk of severe weather, and otherwise hot and humid. Still with that summer-like humidity and the temperature a little bit warmer than it should be at 90. That will go down in the days ahead as we see more and more rain and thicker cloud cover, but not dramatically. I think I may have overdone the cooling I expect here, which would be a few degrees cooler than we were this morning in the upper 70s and low 80s across the area. Still cloudy, fewer showers expected through the overnight hours, and to a lesser extent, fewer showers expected for Thursday or Tuesday than what we'll see today, Dipping down a bit, drying out some, but once we start seeing it really building back up again, you see all that red in the South Mississippi area, especially through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Deeper moisture there, more frequent showers, possibly stronger thunderstorms, but certainly going to bring some heavy rain and could start stacking up some issues for us flooding wise. We also are likely to have at least a low end severe threat. Today's is at level 2 out of 5. That's known as slight across the area. Also a low to very low risk of severe weather, but not zero. We had a warning up here in this area. Now this front's already falling off, and we'll see this one get a little bit closer to us, but still too far away for direct impact from that. So not dramatic lifting or anything, but it does close in on about the Jackson area before it starts to stall out. As it does so, it kind of lingers in this area, and that's going to trap all this moisture to the south, while the northern half of the state gets to enjoy some cooler, drier conditions, or at least drier conditions out there. They're likely to still be pretty hot, but seeing plenty of sun through there and northerly winds. We'll be stuck with the southerly winds and the off and on showers, especially as we head into the heat of the afternoon, and not much changes by the time we head towards Thursday and that front washes out. Then it's just a broad area of moisture starting to pull back into the area, keeping showers and thunderstorms in place through Thursday into Friday. And it looks like possibly starting to dry up as we head towards the weekend, but I'm not sold on that just yet. We'll see how it looks as we get a little bit closer, but to say the least, it will cool us out of the 90s and back into the upper 80s, but only by a couple of degrees, though that humidity gets right back to it as we climb into the upper 70s for our morning lows.